Hi, I'm Tom Nahomi from Dell EMC. In this video, I'm going to show you a demonstration of VMware Site Recovery Manager failover using PowerStore SRA plugin. For the purpose of this demo, I created a 2-node vSphere-7 cluster with 2 Windows virtual machines. Each resides on a replicated PowerStore VMFS data store. In addition, I have a non-replicated placeholder data store to store the remote shadow VM's metadata files. At the remote site, we have the same setup of a 2-node cluster. We can see the replicated shadow VMs here. By navigating to the PowerStore UI and clicking on the remote systems, we can see that replication is configured between the source and the remote PowerStore arrays. I created the Site Recovery Manager policy and applied it on the 2 Site Recovery Manager data stores. If I navigate to the Volumes tab, we can see that this protection policy is applied on these 2 volumes, which are mapped to the source ESXi hosts, while the placeholder data store is not replicated. From the target array, we can see the replicated volumes as well. Now, let's review the SRM settings. In this setup, I'm using Site Recovery Manager 8.3 appliance. I installed the SRA adapter, which can be easily downloaded from the VMware site and installed on those appliances. By clicking on the Protection Group tab, we can see that the 2 replicated data stores, the corresponding devices, as well as the protected virtual machines. Now, I'm going to the recovery plans and selecting my recovery plan and clicking on Run. I'm selecting the planned migration, which replicates recent changes before failing over the protected resources, and clicking on Next and Finish to start the failover. Under the recovery steps, we can see the tasks that SRM is performing using the SRA plugin, including the initial replications, source shutdown, storage synchronization, the actual failover, and power on of the target VMs. If we go to the recovery site, we can see that the 2 PowerStore data stores are now accessible at the target site, and the 2 virtual machines are up and running. Under the PowerStore Replication tab, we can see that replication is paused. In order to enable the replication in the opposite direction, we navigate to SRM and click Reprotect, then click Next and Finish to start the operation. This operation is completed successfully, and as you can see, the recovery plan status has changed to Ready. From the SRM Array Pairs tab, we can see that the replication is now going in the reverse direction. If we check the replication status from PowerStore UI again, we can see that now it is operating normally and replicating from the target to the source PowerStore array. I hope you will find this demo useful, and thank you very much for watching.